Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And they pitch it to him. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Robbie.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Tony. Out to the right.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Out to the right.
Stroud now on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he moves the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Robbie.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
On play action, here's Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bojorquez to kick. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And the Falcons will take over.
Ready?
Ball at the 33 for first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Only a couple there, hoping obviously for... more, and that's going to bring up third and very long.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut.
He'll look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Back now, pressure on its way. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Forward.
Stroud off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
South. Hey! 90 Texas. Hey, Uno Mars.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud finds a seam down the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
11.
From the 47. It's Colt Metcalf. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second. And they have to be thinking points here. To the air, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Look at hot.
They motion a receiver left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Jukes one defender. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, Shaq. Ready?
From the 40 on 2nd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, Walker escapes a defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of...
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
60. Set. Take go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
From midfield now. Taken in by Harrison. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Now it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They pitch it out to him here. He's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Look at hot.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He's on the move. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Why, Tony. Here we go. Hey, south. 19 Texas.
Stroud from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, uno more. Ow, tonight.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
Cut for big yards on the right side. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
11.
Stroud throwing here on first. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to their... Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Falcons get it off his 50th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. He's dropping back to throw. Brought in right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons who have 1st and 10. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on. Come 19. Come 19. 18 rattle.
To throw here on first down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This is Walker on 2nd. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
19 Lions.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Takes it in at the 21. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Steelers will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Completed to his running back. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Escapes the pocket. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is brought in at the 15.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down from the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get you back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
The give here on 2nd. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
South. Like you Texas.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Up and good from Joseph. And that'll get him back to 11.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Rocco 80. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They send a man in motion. First and 10, looking to throw. Gets this one to Harrison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Down. Buffalo 18. Check out.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. They connect on the deep shot. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 40-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, uno more. 11. Punty. Hey, uno.
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Under.
They motion the tight end over.
Why, Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Oh, hey. Hey, south.
Throwing is Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 22. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Love it. Hey, south. 19 Texas.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now it's Stroud. Finds a man, right side. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9.
11. Under.
Man in motion here.
Puppy. Hey, uno.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Look the hot. Why Tony?
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Metcalf there to bring it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He fires one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, uno more.
Looking to throw, Stroud. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
11.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And they pick him off again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Falcons, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Here we go, set.
Walker on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready, set. Mustang 19. Set. Panther 60. Go.
Staying with Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught by his back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That pick-6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Getting right back out there, you better flush it fast.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Back to the air following the pick-6. Caught for big yards on the right side.
Here we go, baby, let's go.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Uno.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Hits his running back. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
That's right.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be second and goal.
Why Tony? On the quick, right? Hey, south. Hey.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Has it in close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Steelers 17.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. This, our last play of the quarter.
Ready?
Walker now from the gun. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's Falcons football as we start the fourth. They hold a commanding advantage here. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
A give up the gut to Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Gets him those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Hey, smash Bravo! 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
They'll run here following the penalty. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Let's go.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Forced out to his right. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second and 3 now.
Oh, hey.
From the 37. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on first down, and when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Wait. Hey.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers getting back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons about to move to 12-0 on the season.
Ready up.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Go!
On the carry, it's Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up second and 12 at the 49-yard line.
70 Lions! '70 Ranger. Take go.
Running is Walker. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's go now.
They have themselves another first and 10. right up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Go, Reed, go!
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.